In improvisation, yes and is the key to the work. It is about accepting what someone has offered you and then building on that. For most people, yes and is not totally natural because we're very good at saying no or shutting down others' ideas. When it comes to communicating and collaborating with colleagues, patients, or clients, yes and has many advantages. One, individuals are more likely to take risks. When people know their idea won't be shut down, they are more likely to share. Status is also equalized in a group because we are accepting everyone's idea, so everyone feels willing to share and feels like they're on the same playing field. Another reason is we're able to generate more innovative and creative solutions and strategies when employing a yes and methodology to problem solving, because more ideas are shared and built upon, and we get to places that we could never have gotten to had we used no or yes but in the brainstorming or problem solving mode. We also can use this to provide validation and acceptance. This can work particularly well with clients and patients by making them feel more comfortable and willing to share their story due to the acceptance of their reality and situation. Obviously, there is a time and a place for no, but research shows we've already got that down. So let's think about the practice of accepting and building on others' ideas through using the yes and principle. That doesn't necessarily mean agreeing with the other, that's a key point, but it means accepting the idea that they've offered and then building upon it. So let's demonstrate an example and how this would look in an actual improv scene. So person one would say, look, there's a tiger outside your window. There's not a tiger outside my window. What does that do? Person two sort of killed the scene, right? It feels like the development of communication is sort of ended. There's a lack of trust then because the person didn't kind of help you move forward. Everyone feels a little awkward when you're in one of those improv scenes. So let's try again using a yes and approach. Look, there's a tiger outside your window. Oh yes, that's Frank. Where Tiger's sitting right now. He's a well-behaved tiger. So you see the difference? Person two has then accepted what the other has offered and was able to build from there. So the communication can continue and build. There's a level of trust that's maintained, and now there's the opportunity to specify the direction of the conversation or dialogue. Let's think about, though, how this applies to working in the world of healthcare, right? We're trying to foster collaborative practices with colleagues and honest and trusting relationships with our clients and patients. So when working with colleagues, we can generate more ideas creatively, solve problems, develop new strategies, and equalize status within the team community. And then when we work with clients and patients, we can accept their reality, understand, and build upon that. When we start shutting individuals down, they're less likely to share. They'll shut down. We'll not be able to build on what they have offered us and in turn learn more about the situation, problem, or challenge at hand. So let's give a healthcare example. Perhaps the client or patient starts off with, I only eat at fast food restaurants. The healthcare professional says, you can't do that. That'll make your medical problems worse. We can see what might happen there. The person might feel that they need to shut down. They feel that they don't want to share. So there's a lack of, sort of trust that we're building. Communication might be ceased. So perhaps we need to think about it through a different lens. How could yes and be employed? I only eat at fast food restaurants. Yes, there are healthy choices and we should probably look at the menu to see what we could find for you. So it's kind of framing it a little differently. It can be very difficult to literally yes and someone's idea. It's easier to change the course of the story to the direction you want by either ignoring the yes and principle or applying a yes but, which is essentially a no. However, it can be quite powerful to employ a yes and. The story, idea, solution, or strategy can go in a direction that would never have been possible if yes and was not the strategy employed. So we fully take in the other and build on their idea. Think about how that could be a useful strategy when working with colleagues to brainstorm a solution. Think about how that could be useful for idea generation. And the dissection and analysis of ideas can come later. I understand that it is important to sometimes know. It can also be an effective tool for working with clients and patients. You're accepting what they're offering you and building from there in collaboration with what they share. It really helps promote trust, an equalization of status, and the ability to acquire more information from your client patient by accepting and building upon their reality. I think it's a good time to try it out. So think about where you can employ a yes and today. Thank you.